What is up everyone, Movie Wayne back again with another What's Coming Next Month. Now I only started this series last month for September and now I'm doing it a second time for October 2020, and this is basically me just talking about all the movies and TV shows to look out for next month. Now obviously there is going to be way more than this, but I'm just talking about the ones that I think might be interesting to you lot or I feel are worth talking about. Now, I thought I was going to be talking about Wonder Woman 84 this month, the new Candyman remake, etc. But all those movies did get pushed back because of COVID. So, yeah, as soon as I start this series, they decided to delay a load of movies. But I was quite surprised when I looked what was coming to Netflix and Amazon Prime, Disney Plus this month. There are quite a lot of movies still coming and TV shows. And I've got one or two cinema releases still in here too. So there are quite a lot. I won't spend too much time on each one, but I will leave the trailer for almost all of these down below. There are a couple without trailers, but you can find the links for all these trailers if they sound interesting to you down below in the description. But let's just get into what's coming in October 2020. Okay, so the first movie is going to be called All Because of You, and this is coming to Netflix on the 1st of October. And this looks like it follows a group of young males who are trying to attract these young females in this hotel, and like a bit of a romantic comedy. But about halfway through the trailer, this turns into a hostage situation in this hotel, and they've got to try and find a way out. And it looks like he's trying to impress these girls, you know, at the same time of getting themselves out of this hostage situation. Looks kind of strange. The trailer didn't blow me away or anything, but I thought it was a cool little concept there, like a rom-com turning into an action movie, or action comedy if you like. But that is All Because of You, and that is the first movie coming this month to Netflix on the 1st of October. Trailer down below if you want to check it out. Okay, so the next one we've got is Black Box, and this is coming to Amazon Prime on the 6th of October. Look kind of strange, this one. It looks like a guy who's suffering from trauma from a car crash. So he gets some therapy and this new technique that they can scan his brain and stuff and, you know, make him try and heal him and stuff. But he starts seeing this creature in his mind and it's trying to take over his mind. Looks kind of weird. Again, this trailer didn't exactly blow me away, but it looks interesting. This could be a surprising one, you know, but yeah, make it that one of you will. It looks like a horror thriller type film, but that is Black Box, Amazon Prime, 6th of October. Next up, on the 7th of October, these dates are scattered all over the place. You know, there's one day after another, it could be a week apart. But this one is called Hubie Halloween, and this is an Adam Sandler film coming to Netflix. And I was thinking, oh, an Adam Sandler film. I like Adam Sandler. I'm a sucker for Adam Sandler's comedy. And I've seen this trailer, and it looked okay, but Adam Sandler's doing this strange voice in the trailer, and I don't know if it's going to annoy me watching the film. Sorry to sound slightly negative there, but it could, you know, I thought that about The Waterboy, and, you know, the voice actually worked in that film, so you never know. But this is basically about Adam Sandler, and he's like this loser, you know, in the town of Salem, and he's getting bullied by everyone, and everyone picks on him and stuff. He comes across as a loser, that's what it says in the trailer anyway, but then I think some monsters attack the town or something, and it's up to Adam Sandler to save the town and, you know, get rid of this status of him being this nobody and be the hero saving his town. And one of the comments under the trailer was, this movie looks terrible, I can't wait to watch it. That's sort of what I felt, but that's a Halloween movie starring Adam Sandler, like a comedy film, comedy horror, looks more intended for kids to be honest, but that is Hubie Halloween on the 7th of October. Okay, so the very next day we have a movie coming to Shudder, a Shudder original, which is one of my favourite streaming services now, if not my favourite. I only got into it last month, but I love the service. If you love horror, this is definitely worth getting, I feel, for £4.99 a month. And this is The Cleansing Hour. Now, this looks like these two guys who do exorcisms online, and, you know, everyone's on YouTube watching them, they're getting so many hits. But of course, a real exorcism comes where one of the guy's girlfriends is possessed by a demon and everyone's watching online, but it's really happening this time. Kind of reminded me of the last exorcism there, but that's the same sort of concept. You know, where a priest going around performing fake exorcisms, but a real one happens. And this looks like the same thing, but it's all filmed on YouTube. And that is The Cleansing Hour, coming on October 8th, a Shudder original. Coming on the 9th of October, we also have The Haunting of Bly Manor. Now, this is going to be from director Mike Flanagan, who gave us The Haunting of Hill House. And this is on Netflix, a Netflix original series. And if you like that, this looks like it's going to be sort of in the same vein. And this looks quite interesting, like a haunted house type series. I wasn't a massive fan of The Haunting of Hill House, but this one looks more like my cup of tea. And I've spoke about this one on the channel a few times in the Movie Talk Weeklies, because we've been getting fed little snippets of this series in the last few months. So this is going to be in time for the Halloween season on the 9th of October. That is The Haunting of Bly Manor. On the 13th of October, we do have a Amazon Prime original, and this is called Evil Eye. Now, this was one I was watching and it looked kind of interesting, but nothing blew me away about it. However, I do like the concept. It's about, a young girl who meets this guy, and he doesn't really want to talk about his past relationship. He always says, she asks him about it and he just splurts out, she tried to kill herself, okay, are you happy now? And she's like, oh, okay, I was only asking you. But then we find out, going by the trailer, that there might be more dark secrets to this guy. So that is Evil Eye, an Amazon Prime original. If you want to check the trailer out again, it is down below, like all the trailers here. But looks okay, looks kind of interesting. Prime isn't my favourite streaming service, I'm not going to lie. But maybe I'll check this one out. I will try and review as many of these movies that I can that I'm talking about here, or these TV shows. But I'm not going to say I'm going to review them all, because I will probably break that promise, but I try and review as much as I can. So maybe I'll review Evil Eye, but it is down below if you want to check it out. Coming on the 14th of October, we have a Netflix movie called A Babysitter's Guide to Monster Hunting. Now, this looks kind of strange. It's a family movie. It's aimed towards children, really. And it kind of looks like Spy Kids, but with babysitters, if that makes any sense. I will try and explain this one. This looks like, from the trailer, a babysitter puts one of the kids to bed, and they see a monster basically trying to scare the kid, and she finds out that there's other babysitters who've seen the same thing, so they form this team to fight off these monsters. Like a secret agent team, if you like. Sounds kind of dumb and kind of strange, but the trailer kind of worked for me, but like I said, it is aimed towards kids and the family, basically. One that you can watch with your children. But that is the 14th of October, coming to Netflix, A Babysitter's Guide to Monster Hunting. Coming on the 16th of October, the first cinema release that I am talking about this month, and that is A War with Grandpa. Now, I have spoke about this on my Movie Talk Weekly when I first heard about it. It stars Robert De Niro, and it looks like he has to move into his son's house with his grandchildren. And it's like a big war ensues because Robert De Niro has to stay in his grandson's room, and his grandson doesn't want him there, so they decide to have an all-out war. And it looks like Robert De Niro gets his friends involved, and his grandson's getting his friends involved, and they're having dodgeball matches and stuff. Looks like a fun little comedy, actually, and just one that, a popcorn film, if you like, one that you can just sit back, relax, and have fun with, and not take too seriously. And I will probably review this. I'm actually quite looking forward to it. A lot of people say Robert De Niro just does trash now, but I think he's earned the right to do these stupid, fun little films. He's been in some of the best movies ever made, and I kind of like his comedy stuff. So that is A War with Grandpa on the 16th of October, and I think this is coming to cinemas. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Also coming on the 16th of October, we have the movie Clouds. Now, this is a Disney Plus original, and a lot of people in the comments were saying, this is what I want to see from Disney Plus. Looks like a serious type movie that's going for a serious tone, and this is a true story. I forgot the guy's name, I'm really sorry, but basically it's about this young boy who, he's about 17, 18, and he finds out he's got, a life-threatening disease, and it's going to end his life, basically. But he turns to music to try and make himself sort of feel better, and it's something he's always wanted to do and make everyone else feel better. And it looks like a really heartwarming story. However, it does look like a very emotional one, and one that'll leave a very sad ending. So make of that one what you will. But that is a Disney Plus original on the 16th of October, and that is Clouds. Coming on the 19th of October, I know a few people on this channel have watched the first series, and there's a second one coming. That is Unsolved Mysteries, coming to Netflix for series 2. And I don't want to say enjoyed the first series, because there are some very depressing true stories there, but I couldn't get enough of it. I couldn't stop watching it. And it's basically about people who've gone missing or been killed, and they haven't solved the mystery or the crime, and it asks questions of what's really gone on and speaks to the family members and people who were there and stuff. And it's really, really interesting. You know, I thought this was a really good series. It's like 6 parts. I don't know how many parts this is going to be, but series 2 of Unsolved Mysteries. Look out for that on the 19th of October. Like I said, I know a few people on the channel have commented and saying that they watched this. So, Unsolved Mysteries, 19th of October. Coming to Netflix, series 2. Coming on the 21st of October, we have Rebecca. Now, I spoke about Evil Eye there, where a couple, you know, a new couple, and there's something about the guy in this couple. Well, this one looks like the same story, but way better. It looks like it's better cinematography, better directed. Just going by the trailer, really. And this is about a young girl who's on holiday, and she meets this rich guy. And she goes back to his house, you know, after dating him for a week or whatever. And he's got this big manor, and she sort of finds out later down the line that she doesn't know a whole lot about him. Some of the stuff he's done in the past, and it looks like she's learning stuff from, you know, the maid who works in the house and stuff, and has he told you this, has he told you that, and she's like, oh no, he hasn't, and stuff like that. And it looks like it's going to be a bit of a thriller drama type film. But that is Rebecca, coming on the 21st of October to Netflix, and I know a lot of people have been looking forward to this. There's been quite a bit of talk about this one, so maybe that's the one to watch out for. Probably one I will review, but that is Rebecca, 21st of October, coming to Netflix. The next day, 22nd of October, we have another Netflix original, and this is Cadaver. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I didn't know what to think about this one. It looks like it all takes place in like an opera house. It's a Norwegian horror movie, and the audience have to put these masks on to disconnect them away from what's going on stage. But it looks like the audience might be getting tricked into something there. It was only like a minute long, this teaser trailer. I didn't know what to think of it, but I thought some of you might be interested, especially you horror hounds. So that is 22nd of October, Cadaver or Cadaver. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but a Netflix original there. Coming on the 23rd of October, I think this is a cinema release, but Sky Cinema also have it for some reason on their service. I don't even know if Sky Cinema have a service, or that just means it's coming to Sky Cinema. But that is The Secret Garden. I'm quite looking forward to this movie, actually, because I've got a lot of nostalgia for the first one. I used to watch it all the time with my sister. This has got Colin Firth in and Julie Walters, and it looks really, really good, I think. You know, I thought it might have come to Disney Plus, because I think Disney do own this now, but it's basically about, you know, a young girl who has to go and live with this, you know, her mum and dad's relatives or something like that, or she's orphaned, and there's a big magical secret garden in this big house that she moves to. Well, that's what the original was about anyway, but going by the trailer, it looks like the same type of thing. I think a lot of people in the US and stuff have seen this. It's been released at film festivals and stuff, and this was meant to come out way back in May, you know, in the UK to cinemas, but I think this is definitely coming to cinemas and Sky Cinema. Whether you have to pay to download that, I don't know. But that is The Secret Garden, 23rd of October. Also coming on the 23rd of October, we have another Netflix original, and this is an animated movie called Over the Moon. And this is about a young girl who has heard about this goddess who lives on the moon in her stories that she reads. So she builds a rocket ship to go and see this goddess on the moon. Don't know how she's going to get there, you know, she must be some kind of genius, but obviously this is an animated kids film, so yeah, I'm sure it all makes sense when you see the film. But trailer down below, like a lot of other these, if you want to check that out. I wasn't exactly blown away by this, I've got to be honest, but some of you might be interested in that. That is Over the Moon. Same date, 23rd of October. Also coming on the 23rd of October, yes, 3 things to look out for, is the Queens Gambit. Now this stars Anna Taylor-Joy, and she's like this amazing chess player, but it looks like she's got like a drinking problem or suffering from mental health at the same time as well. And it's sort of, you know, keeping her back from conquering the chess game, basically. Now, it's also got that Dudley from Harry Potter, and I'm really sorry I forgot the guy's name, but I should really remember that guy's name because he was fantastic in The Devil All the Time. God, that's annoyed me. But this looked quite good, actually. It's a TV series, you know, coming to Netflix original. And Anna Taylor-Joy was the best thing about the New Mutants for me, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. I might check it out. Don't know about straight away, but this is definitely one on my TV series radar. Looks quite interesting. So that is The Queen's Gambit on the 23rd of October. Now on the 26th of October, we are also getting a Shudder release, and this is a Creepshow Halloween special. Now this is based on 2 stories by Stephen King and Joe Hill, and it stars Kiefer Sutherland, but it's an animated 2-part series, so imagine Kiefer Sutherland's doing the voice there. Don't really know what it's about, all I know it's a Creepshow Halloween special, and I will definitely check that out. That is the 26th of October, right in time for Halloween. Love all that stuff, me. So yeah, Creepshow Halloween special, 26th of October. Now coming on the 28th of October, I've just seen the trailer before doing this video and I didn't know what to think, to be honest. That is the Craft Legacy. Now I'm a big fan of this, the original Craft movie. So this looks like a full-blown remake, to be honest. But later in the trailer, it sort of lets you know that it's a sequel of some sorts or linked to the first movie. But everything I seen in this trailer looked like a full shot-to-shot remake. She's even saying, the girls are even saying some of the quotes that the girls say in that original film, and I didn't know how it quite sat with me. It just kind of looked a little bit lazy there, but never ever judge a film going by the trailer. It'll give you a good idea, but I thought Starship Troopers looked absolutely horrific when I first seen the trailer way back in the day, and it's one of my favourite movies of all time. But I don't know, something just didn't sit right with me watching this trailer. It just looked like it was, like I said, a shot-for-shot remake. But that's coming to VOD apparently, but maybe it'll come to cinemas as well. I read conflicting reports online of where that's going to be released, but the trailer just says on demand at the end. So maybe we'll get it in cinemas as well here in the UK, but I'm not fully certain. But that is the Craft Legacy, 28th of October. Also on the 28th of October, we have another Netflix original, believe it or not. And this is called Holiday. It's a rom-com, and it stars Emma Roberts. And it's basically her auntie saying you should always have a date for the holidays, whether it be Christmas or Easter, because that's what her auntie seems to do all the time. And she goes along with it, and she keeps using the same guy to go on these holidays to try and pull another guy, so it looks like they're not alone. But obviously, going by this trailer, it looks like she's going to fall for him and he's going to fall for her. Not really my thing, rom-coms. I don't mind them, but I just thought you lot might want to know about holidays, and that is the 28th of October as well. Okay, coming on the 30th of October, this is going to be my one to watch. I pick a one to watch that I think might be the best thing of the month, and this is The Mandalorian Season 2 coming to Disney+. I absolutely loved the first season of The Mandalorian. I thought it was so clever, one of the best Star Wars things I've actually ever seen, and I just loved all the bite-sized adventures that we went on. They're about 40 minutes long, and it's just perfect, it really is. Really well filmed, lots of great action, lots of great characters, and this season 2 looks like it's going to have more of the same. So I will leave my Mandalorian Season 1 review down below as well if you want to check it out, but I can't wait for Season 2, and I will definitely be reviewing this on the channel. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be watching The Mandalorian Season 2, but yeah, Disney+, 30th of October is the place to be. Also on the 30th of October, we have a movie coming called Relic, and this looks like it's about a woman who's suffering from dementia, but it's making her sort of see things and no one believes her, and it's like a horror movie. She's seeing like creatures in a haunted house, something along those lines. The trailer didn't give it too much away, but this has been out across the world for a couple of months now. I've seen a lot of people reviewing this. I haven't actually watched the reviews, I just know that they put it on their channels, people in the US and stuff. I don't know if it's going to be any good, I don't know if it's meant to be any good, but that's a horror movie for Halloween. We're not getting Candyman, we're getting Relic. I'm not going to put the movie down, it might be great, I don't know, but 30th of October, I think that's coming to cinemas, so that might be one to grab the popcorn for, but that is 30th of October, Relic. Now we have one more release coming this month, I think, but it says to be confirmed, and that is Mank, the new movie by David Fincher, and this is a biographic about the screenwriter for Citizen Kane and his battles with director Orson Welles and how they fell out and stuff, which is kind of a strange one for David Fincher. He usually just does like crime thrillers, doesn't he? But he's a brilliant director, and this might be one to watch. Whether it's for you or not, I don't know. I don't know if it's for me, to be honest, but because it's David Fincher, I'm going to check this out. But no release date, really. It just says it's coming in October to Netflix. But maybe that'll get moved, and some of these movies might be subject to change as well, especially the cinema releases down to Corona, but that is Mank to be confirmed. Okay, everyone, there's a lot of movies to talk about there. You know, this is only my second time doing this, so hopefully I can improve a little bit, but I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I didn't want to go into too much detail. I just thought I'd let you check the trailers out for yourself, because this would be a 2-hour video if I talked in depth about all these movies, but I'll try and review as many of these movies as I can, or TV shows, ones that I'm interested in anyway. And what ones are you looking forward to? If you want to let me know in the comments down below, I'll reply to every single one of you, I promise. And if you want to subscribe, it's up to yourself. Take it all easy, guys. And I'll see you all next video.